I like to practice my skills up and down like this, but I found it to be more effective and more valuable to practice it by intervals. So I like to break up my scale into sixes. That's one of the ways I like to do it. So it sounds like this. And the way you do it is you got to know your modes, right? Because you'll find a 6 by just counting to 6, like this. You start from the root note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's a 6. And then you go up to the next mode, which would be D Dorian, because we're in the key of C. And you go 6 notes up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's a 6. And then you do the same thing with E, then F, then G, and then A, and B, and back to C. So one of the benefits of playing sixes, technically, is that you're conditioning your left hand to make that kind of awkward shape, right? Because you're crossing over a string just to get to that next note. And then also with your right hand, you're training your right hand to do that string crossing thing, which is one of the most difficult things to do on bass. And the second thing here that's beneficial about playing sixes is you'll also be able to play the right 6. Most times when I hear bass players playing a 6 as a passing tone, they're playing the wrong one. Instead of playing the major 6, they might be playing the minor 6, which is really not in the key. And they probably was intending to play the major 6 or vice versa. And the next thing with playing a 6 is that it's good for your ears. You know, it's great air training practice. When you go to a record and you hear that interval, you know, if you're transcribing a melody or a bass line and you hear that interval of a 6, and you know, whether it's going root to 6 or 6 to root, then you'll be able to decipher what it is without even touching your bass. And imagine if you did it for all the intervals. Now you have a really impeccable ear. If you want to learn more about my studies and my practices, please send a DM or email. And I do have rates for my lessons, so we could talk about that and we can get you on board.